Okay, I'm back on Periscope. I'm back on Periscope inside the building where I stay. The cat was out. There he is. Hey, kitty, kitty. You want to be on Periscope, kitty? There's Kinnick the kitty. The cat's right here. Can't you see him? There's Kinnick the cat. You want to be on Periscope? You want to be on Periscope? Do something crazy for Periscope. Oh, he's just rolling around. He's the silliest cat. Carly says hello, Kinnick. Kinnick likes, oh, he got a bug or something. He's got a moth. Amazing. He caught something. It's like a little fly or something. He's going after him. There's no mice here, are there? Yeah, he just hangs around and he's very friendly. He's checking himself out in the mirror. He's showing off for Periscope. Hey, kitty, kitty. Say hello to everyone. You're a star. He tries to sneak into my apartment sometimes. Meow, meow, meow. You gonna call up the chair? Because you're not declawed. I bet the landlord loves that, doesn't he? If he's watching Periscope, your owner's gonna get in trouble. Okay. Well, I think the cat's owner left and went. I think I saw them driving away. We can go back outside, and I got my charger plugged in, so in my pocket, my mobile charger, so we can go out before it gets too dark, and I guess this way is a little more scenic. Oh, well, you just missed the cat. There's my alley. You guys that just joined, you'll have to watch the start of this and see the friendly house cat. I got some good up-close video of Kinnick the cat. There's some demographics for John. That guy would fall under the younger demographic, probably in his 20s. I'm going to cross the street here. Oh, this is a UPS plane. That's one of the nice things about Old Louisville. They fly over very low. There's a UPS hub. And when I first moved down here, I had trouble sleeping. When it rains especially, they fly very low to get under the cloud deck, and it sounds like they're going to crash into the building. So anyway, here's some homes. He's long gone. So, here the cicadas. You know, the houses are very close together. You can see how close those are. So, here's an old hitching post. You can see the hitching post. So, if you ever need to tie your horse up, there's a hitching post. Okay. no gas lights here on 3rd Street. It's electric lights. Let's see. Boy, everybody keeps getting disconnected and rejoining. There's another cat. Older home. So, if we go down this way, about 2 more blocks, you run into the University of Louisville. And then if you run through the university, you run into Churchill Downs. From my front porch to the edge of the Churchill Downs property, I think it's about 1.5 miles, maybe 2. I can't remember. I jog around it sometimes, and my loop around it and back is about a 5-mile loop. So there's an older apartment building. Some of these homes next to the university, they're primarily apartment buildings, and a lot of the university students stay in these buildings. So anyway, there's some homes over there on 3rd Street. Not yet. I didn't see what preceded that comment. Did someone ask you if you fell asleep watching this, maybe? I don't know. There's an apartment building with a bunch of balconies and porches. One of the bad things about 3rd Street is all the overhead power lines, and they trim the trees, chop them all up because of the power lines. It'd be nice if they could put the power lines underground. Cars making an odd noise. Oh. Yeah, well, it's a big apartment building. Another building. There's lots of old brick buildings. They start to all look alike after a while. Over there's a giant carport. I'm guessing that used to be maybe an old gas station once upon a time. It's starting to get dark out. Probably can't see too well. Hey, I think if I cross the street and go over a little bit, I can show you the tiny free library. Hill Street Greens. There's a sign there. Welcome to Old Louisville. We can check out the tiny library and see if there's a book in it today. Yes, retired Louisville. Actually, Old Louisville is the name of the neighborhood, but it's really not the oldest part of Louisville. Macbeth, that was a motorcycle. There's a hookah bar over here where people sit out on the sidewalk and smoke stuff out of funny pipes. So The hookah bars. No, that was just a noisy motorcycle. So the hookah bar's over here on the corner. No, this isn't a bad part. This is closer to the university, so the rent's a little lower, but it's still pretty safe. There's some people up here at the small, tiny library. Maybe they'll want to be on Periscope. Let's see what they're doing here. Here's the tiny library. Would you like to be on Periscope?
I don't even know what that is, but no.
It's a live video feed, and my uncle in San Diego is watching it, and my mom in Oakville, Indiana, and my daughter in Indianapolis.
Oh, really?
I was taking them on a tour of Louisville.
Oh, was
It's
you?
a live video feed,
Oh, that's cool.
and then they can comment and send little hearts up while you're talking to them.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I was going to show them the little library. See the little hearts?
Yeah, I see it.
See the little hearts?
Oh, that's cool.
And they're saying, hi people, hello person.
So
They said hi back, but I think they're a little camera shy because this Periscope thing's new to everyone.
yeah,
They'll say hello. They can hear us, and we can only see what they're texting. They said, what is your name? That's my daughter.
Amanda.
Amanda?
What's Diana?
Amanda and Diana are here at the free library. You can see, they're waiting on a bus. You can see the books in the tiny library. Carly, did you say there's a tiny library in Bloomington? They all say, hi, Amanda. My Uncle John is in San Diego.
Oh, that's awesome.
He says hi. So this is the tiny library, the free little library. Oh, Carly's in Carmel, Indiana. She's still at work. She works for a newspaper up there. All right. Well, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
And my family on Periscope. If you go to Periscope, you can see a map of the world, and there's little red spots where people are broadcasting. It's a free app on your phone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Why do you know about that?
My uncle in San Diego told me about it, so now I'm doing stuff with him all the time on it.
Are you from here? Are you from Louisville?
I'm from Indianapolis, but I'm working in Louisville for a while. So, yeah, we went on a tour of Old Louisville.
Dude, it's nice down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've only got to I haven't really been anywhere down there, but I got to walk down there.
Yeah.
It's pretty. I wouldn't mind doing that one day. I love the old architecture.
I guess they have a haunted Old Louisville tour where they take you on a little tour and talk about ghost stories and
Is it free
some
or
older
does it cost
houses.
money?
I'm sure it probably costs a little something.
Yeah.
You could probably Google it
That
and
would be
find
really
out.
cool.
I think they do the tours on the weekends.
Really?
Yeah. All right, well, I better finish my Periscope tour before it gets dark. It's nice to meet you. Africa and Russia. Okay, well, I'm done talking to my Periscope friends. I'm going to run across the street. I'll be sending you an invoice. You can pay me with PayPal. Yeah, lots of friends. Here's a old house. It's starting to get kind of dark out, and there's a lot of trees here, so it's going to get kind of shady. Shady in a literal sense, not figurative. There's the shrubbery behind that car. That's one of the courts that leads over to the St. James Court where I was previously. Yeah, I think I'll probably see some of the hookah smokers at the Pulitzer talk tomorrow evening at the library. I don't know if I will be able to Periscope the Pulitzer talk. I don't think I'm going to ask about it. I may just try it and see what happens. There's an apartment building entrance. I think sometimes with Periscope, maybe it's better to ask forgiveness rather than permission. Well, I knew Periscope really took off, and I couldn't remember what it was. And that big prize fight with Pacquiao and the other guy, I guess people were periscoping the televised broadcast because it was an expensive pay-per-view, and Periscope just took off then. That made it very popular. Yeah, Mayweather, Floyd. I think that's his name. Tell I'm not a boxing fan. Yeah, so I guess that's what helped Periscope take off, is people are watching that fight for free on Periscope. So, just more old brick homes in Old Louisville. Bono is a boxing fan. I did not realize that. I guess there's a long history of Irish prize fighters. Yeah, that's how John heard about it, that fight. I didn't watch the fight. I didn't have Periscope then. So, there's another courtyard entrance. That's called Fountain Court, and it goes back to the St. James Fountain over there across the street. It's getting kind of dark out. I've got to go study all of my accessibility rules and guidelines. You went to see me scope. Well, what do you mean? You're watching my scope right now. You want to watch me in person scope. Maybe that's what you're talking about. Carly. Okay, we're coming back to the corner where I was earlier when my battery was getting low. Oh. Well, I tried double tapping. And I hid my chat. Here I am. Hello, I'm periscoping. Okay. Trying to show the chat. Okay, enough of me. There's a nice home with an American flag. We've got a really ornate gate in front of the front door here. See if you can see it. It's kind of bright. Double tapping, yes, that's how I did it. I told you that yesterday. So, well, I think Shakespeare must be over. It's kind of quiet in the park right now. I could, well, I sent Carly a photograph of the tennis courts. Okay, this is 4th Street. One side is older homes, the other side is Central Park, where the play is. Yeah, they must have gone to hookah. And one of the houses over here, there was a crime, and some guy got murdered, and they found that he was, the guys that did it tried to bury him in the basement of the house. Yes, you do work at Central Park. There's too many Central Parks. They should come up with a more original name. But this park is kind of central to the downtown Old Louisville area. Scope Carly. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay. Central Perk was on the Friends show, the coffee shop. So 4th Street, just one street over, there's the park. If you see the lighted area over there beyond, that's the tennis courts. I guess Shakespeare must still be going on. Maybe they're having an intermission because all these cars are still parked on the street. There's just another old brick building. Here's one of these park benches with flanked by the plants. They have these all over Old Louisville. Someone's honking their horn. They must, that person honking their horn must like my periscoping. There's the tennis courts over in the park. There's another one of those planes. They're low and loud. If you see the lights over in the park, that's the tennis courts. Wow, Carly, I guess they're getting tired of my periscoping and they want you to periscope something. Oh, you're in Carmel. Oh. All right, well. I could find some street. Hey, if you want, I could, if I walk down one more block, that's where that guy was shot and killed by the police officer, the guy that tried to beat up the police officer with the flagpole. And he was Ethiopian, like he was really African American. But yeah, it's just like a block down, but I'm not going to go down there. It's a little rough, but I'll go back to 3rd Street here. Here's another one of those planes. Boy, one of these days they're going to crash into Old Louisville and make the national news. Okay. There's kind of an old carriage house behind a house. I could take you on a scenic tour of a Louisville alley, but they're not very well lit, so the photography wouldn't be good. Some lightning bugs. I don't know if those show up on Periscope. Alright, I'm going to turn right here. I'll be back on 3rd Street. And there's a weird looking dead branch, kind of sculptural. Watch out for the sidewalk. Yeah, I'm back on 3rd Street. It's getting dark out. Time to finish up the Periscope video. Garden. See, these are just crickets right here. No cicadas. And the crickets are kind of relaxing. There you can see the moon. Very nice. I don't know if that's a waning or a waxing moon. Barbara Walters would say it's a re-waxing moon. All right, getting close to 1381 3rd Street. See my car over there. Someone parked really close to me, but I don't care anymore because my car's old. All right. All right. I'm getting ready to cross the street. There you can see the old Honda Element with almost 200,000 miles on it. And I'll go back here. And I'm almost back to the apartment at 1381 South 3rd Street. There's the porch. And it says 1901 is the year this building was built, where I stay. So I guess that makes it 115. There, and the cat's still, kitty cat's still waiting on me. For those of you that didn't get to see the cat at the beginning of the Periscope, I'll get him again, and he was waiting on me. You want to be up close? Yeah, untied my shoe. Oh. He's got my shoestring. All right, well, I think that's gonna